Boom.
Hey.
Hello. Cancel the state funeral. I'm back.
Excellent.
How are
We've
we?
missed you. All right, we've missed
It's
you.
been a busy couple of weeks. God, blimey, O'Reilly.
You need to have a word with your booking agent.
Yeah, I've been skipping around the woods in my mankini, and
Ooh.
anyone who's having lunch early, I apologise. I've been away on a short little holidayette.
Yes. In your
Sat
mankini.
in Telford Town Centre, freezing.
Mankini.
VE Day. VE Day was not the bloody middle of January.
Mankini for VE Day.
Union Jack Mankini.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm back. It was a busy week last week, but there you go. I'm back with the Krankenpanzerwagen.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Marley.
He's probably doing his own live stream.
Well, yeah, probably. Oh no, he's here. He's decided to
Oh,
join.
he's arrived.
Apparently we are good enough for him now that he's famous.
So it wasn't an M, it was an RN. Okay. Hello. Oh, actually,
Hey, mate.
I have to redo my sound. Hey.
No, you sound good. You've just.
Oh, yeah, I do
frozen.
sound good. I
Oh,
sound
flirty.
wonderful.
You always
Me.
sound good. Yo.
Hello, Gary. Missed
Hello.
you. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, well, here, there, and everywhere. In sunny Oxfordshire, deep drinking Doom Bar on draft.
Bastard.
Rage quit.
No,
it was well, the Thursday, as I was just saying to Mikey, the Thursday I was in Telford Town Centre for the VED celebrations
In his mankini.
as a veteran, and it was freezing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was so cold.
They'll teach you to wear clothes then, won't it?
Yeah, and then obviously Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday I was away. Come back Tuesday, did the face-to-face session. Wednesday I can't remember. Yesterday I can't remember what I did. So first day back at the bench anyway.
Very good.
So there you go. Today and tomorrow for the last episode of the Krankenpanzerwagen.
Yeah.
So
I was going through the playlist last night. This is 13th episode. This is the longest run we've done.
I was going to say, does that make it the longest one? Because we're normally around 12, aren't we?
It's a complicated kit, yeah.
Yeah.
Made even more complicated by me.
He is. And at the end of the show, we shall show you what we're going to be doing next.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the show, John. End of the show.
I'm just
I know what you're like.
I could see the look of fear in Mikey's eyes.
Yeah. So I've just finished cooking and eating, so I'm actually sweating, and it's quite cold here. It's about 16 at the moment. But I'm sweating because I've been slaving over a hot stove and stuff. Oh, right. Chicken chasseur.
Oh,
delicious.
Chicken chasseur.
Very good.
Yes.
So, shall we get on with the comments?
Yes,
sure.
What a good idea.
Comments, modders.
Run the comments.
No hands.
Yeah.
Gary Markham says, "Good day, John, fellow ex-Royal Australian Air Force 3 Squadron driver here. I'd love to join in your chat. Can only do comments for now, though."
Oh, very good.
Like the name.
Yeah.
I was 3 Squadron for just 1 year. Yeah.
There you go.
Avionics.
So that means we've got 3 Garys now. So we've got Temu Gary, Waitrose Gary. He's going to have to be Korean Gary.
Aussie Gary.
Yeah, Aussie Gary. There you go. We've got Aussie Ian, so we've got Aussie Gary.
Or just, what would it call him?
Oh God, it's going to be something derogatory. I know.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking, what do they call the real McCoy Gary?
Real McCoy Gary.
I mean, he's a fighter pilot, so bloody hell.
He's a driver.
Yeah.
He's a driver.
Yeah.
No, he's a fighter pilot.
A flying squadron.
Ah.
A driver.
The RAF have vehicles.
yeah, but he wouldn't be saying, like, I used to drive Clarkers because nobody gives a shit.
You never know.
Get on with it. God, shut the fuck up, Mikey. Get on with it.
The worm has turned. This is where Mikey hits the big red button that cuts John off instantly.
Delete.
Yeah.
Modders.
Yeah.
Thank you, Modders. David says, bloody hell, I'm early. Laugh out loud. Morning, evening, afternoon to all, wherever you are. Modders did ask, it's gone off the chat now, but Modders did ask last night what people think the build is going to be. Darren said it's going to be another ICM kit.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Okay, you're going to have to put in the private chat which one we're doing because there are several. But in your own time. I can't remember which one we're doing. I know I've got it. Shut the fuck up, John. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
One job.
It's in private chat, John.
Gary says, "G'day, Mikey. Sorry, mate. I'm new to channel. Thought John was the host. I just watched the previous show. Good stuff. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I don't need to know what I said. I said thank you for watching the channel. There you go." Graham says, "No meeting, so I'm early for once." Way!
Hey, nice one, Graham.
Hello, Graham. Matthew says, "Good morning, everyone." Good morning,
Matthew.
Matthew. Well, afternoon now. Aussie Gary says, "Thank you for your welcome. I'm an Aussie location in Seoul, South Korea. Props, jets, ROCAF, bills on bench. Very keen for English-speaking banter. It's lacking here." Laugh out loud.
ROCAF is the Republic of Korean Air Force.
Ah, there we go.
You see, there you go. Well, we do banter on here, various levels of it, most of them low.
We've set the bar low. That way nobody's disappointed. Dave says, "Gary, you'll get that even with a bit of Welsh and a little Aussie thrown in."
Quite a lot.
That must be Welsh. Yeah.
Tiff says, "Welcome, Gary. It's nice to see a new face in the chat." It is.
Always is, yeah.
Tiff says, "And good morning, everyone else. Don't forget to hit that like button, or it's always appreciated." It is.
Lube and subscribe.
Yes. Dave says, "Good morning, Tiff." Yes, all done. Good man. Gary says, "David, laugh aloud. Big caution here. I speak Hangul, Korean. Expect daft K-pop references." That's not a problem. We won't get them.
No.
David says, "Laugh out loud. You'll fit in nicely." I think so. Gary says, "Tiff, good day. Thank you. Great to start using English again." Graham says, "Welcome to the madhouse, Gary." It's not mad. I don't know what you're talking about. Gary says, "To all the culprits here, and Annyeong Haseyo. Hello, be well." There we go.
Likewise.
Pananda. David says, "Thank you, Gary, and back at you." Ian says, "Lubed and ready." Hi, all.
That just doesn't sound right, Ian.
So mercy.
That just doesn't sound right, Ian.
Now I just got this image of Ian there, bloody coating himself in bloody baby oil as well. The street.
Right, I'm ready. Brace.
With his bearded veteran crates mug on a desk in front of him. Oh, we've broken Gary. Gary says, "Graham, thank you. So same this end, just as maddening. I run a TV station, K-pop Central." Laugh out loud. Look, that's cool.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, maybe LOL is the name of it. LOL Radio. Who knows?
David says, "Hi, Ian." Joe says, "Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all."
Welcome back, Joe.
Hello, Joe. Gary says, "All lubed up with Koopy or coffee. Dutch coffee, not that Starbucks tar."
Ooh.
Totally agree.
Controversial.
Duke says, "Good day, all you beautiful people. Working again tonight, so I'll watch you all later. Have a great stream."
Hey, Duke.
He's got to concentrate on that video camera when he's filming people sleeping.
Yeah. While he's having a stream.
He's got to make sure those branches and the trees and leaves don't get in the way of the lens. Julian says, "Morning all. Happy birthday, Julian."
Happy birthday, Julian.
There you go.
Wait, Rose is in. He says, "Good noon, troops."
Hello, Gary.
Joe says, no Starbucks. Yuck for me. Just Louisiana's community coffee. Happy birthday to someone here too.
Oh, actually,
I'm not a fan of Starbucks because I think it's got a funny taste to it. And somebody told me, whether this is true or not, I don't know. Somebody told me that the reason for that is because the water. Eh?
Hot tour.
Yeah. No. The reason is they've done something to the water that goes in a Starbucks coffee to make it taste like the water where Starbucks was first developed.
Seattle.
Yeah. So it's supposed to taste like Seattle water. So, and my impression of that was, well, if that's what Seattle water tastes like, I ain't going to Seattle.
But
Speaking of coffee, I have the coolest coffee cup ever. Where's my remote?
Oh, wow.
Like Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, the throne's now a mug. Oh, it's got a dragon on it.
Yeah.
Crikey.
I like
that. My sister got me a couple of years ago.
It's shaking. It's too bloody heavy.
Yeah.
It's an insulated mug as well.
Nice. Just what you need in this heat at the moment.
Well, it keeps my brew warm through the stream. Joe says, oh, I've read that one.
Yeah.
I've read that one, Modders. Jim says, hello, Mr. Morris.
Hi, Jim.
Ian says, Gary, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Yes.
You're very popular. Graham says, good to see you, Gary, but I don't need the Mankini mental image. Tim says, John, enjoying Tim Tams with my coffee this morning.
Oh, very nice.
All right. Here's something for you to do in your own time, Jim. Look up a song called I Am Australian by the Seekers. Because you're one of us now. Namaste.
Namaste.
I'm actually enjoying some Tim Tams with my cup of tea this morning.
Oh, crikey, blimey. I knew we'd change the world.
Those
the chewy caramel.
Caramel ones. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, as you might say, caramel.
Lidl's have got them in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, could I get that any higher?
Do you want to loosen the Y fronts, Gary?
Yeah. That Mankini's ridden up again.
I don't think it's ever cleaned down.
I have 2 left for breakfast tomorrow.
You have caramel biscuits for breakfast?
Well, with a cup of tea.
And
that's okay then.
Then she has a diabetic slumber.
Yeah. Then she goes into a diabetic coma. And
it's what I used to do. I used to have a couple of biscuits with a cup of tea on a morning.
That's probably why you have diabetes.
Not like the Greek breakfast.
No, my diabetes is due to a different medical condition.
Not like a Greek breakfast where you have a cup of coffee, a cake, and a fag. Or a cigarette, as other people call them. That's a Greek breakfast, apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I just thought, well, what if you're on the island of Lesbos? It's a bit different, isn't it?
Oh, dear. Let's not go there, John.
Moving on.
Let's get on with the show.
Yeah, aren't we supposed to be doing some modelling shizzle?
We'll never get there. No, I've given it up already.
John, shut the fuck up. Gary says, 3 Garys in the chat. Thunk, I'm G3. There we go.
G3.
Yeah, I like that. G3. Better than G10. Timmy says, Gary, feels like ages. Hope you're all well.
Timbo. I did see a message, Timbo. I haven't replied, but I'll look at that shortly.
Morning, Timmy. Or evening, afternoon, wherever you are. It's probably evening, night time.
Yeah.
Tasha says, afternoon, everyone. Hello, Tasha.
Hi, Tasha.
The postman's parked right outside that house and he's walking backwards and forwards to the different houses. It's very teasing.
Budgie Mama has a budgerigar on a thing. That's a native Australian bird.
Did you never notice that before?
No, it's always been smaller because it's over on that. Well, probably on that side.
It does seem larger today. That icon.
Are you on the wrong side? There you go.
There we go.
That's right. Oh, I feel better now. I'm in the right place.
It went all to whack when you put me on screen.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. I'm skipping hellos to other people. If it's to you guys, I'll put it up, but there's just so many of them.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Posty's getting in the van. Shut off then, Darren. Go on. Bye, Darren. Bye, Darren. Right.
I'm gonna
K-pop Gaz Mirage 11E F18.
Right. Well, it'll be a 3.0 though, being Australian. But yeah, I get what you mean. And F18, yeah. So I was F18s at 2SU for 2 years, and then I did 1 year at 3 with F35s, and then 2 years at 77 F35. And the rest of it is Hercules and Orion. But yeah, carry on.
I'm going to tease you a little bit, Mikey, because I'm actually due a parcel today.
God damn it. Kieran says, afternoon, everyone.
Hooray. I love that shark nose you've got on your avatar there.
Yes.
P40.
Ian says, Gary McCoy was a real good Aussie bike racer back in the 90s. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Scott says, good day, everyone. Good day, Scott. Jim says, Joe, how did your appointment with your tooth doctor go? Joe says, just a cleaning, Jim, but it takes an hour and 20 minutes to get there. Bloody hell.
Oh.
I could get to Telford in that time. Ian says, they're just penguins in different wrapper, surely.
I will disagree. I disagree. They are a posh penguin.
John Ridgeway.
Now he's walking around pretending he's a chicken, apparently. Why are you walking around pretending you were a chicken?
Well, a couple of bucks.
Jim says, John, I will look for that song and thank you for yesterday's live chat. Thoroughly enjoyed the time spent with the Marley brothers.
It was very jolly, Jim. Thanks for joining us.
Kieran says, John, the shark mouth is from the RF Hawker Typhoon.
Typhoon? Wow.
He says, it really suits the shark mouth. Not sure why so few had it. Yeah.
No, you know.
It's good.
I guess British dental plans. I don't know.
What?
Anyway. Hey, we should do some modelling. Oh, God. That's wonderful. Thank you, everyone for commenting. This has been very fun so far. We haven't even done anything yet. It's great.
Yeah, we're actually only 18 minutes in.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm doing something.
All right.
No, you're not. We can't see it. At the minute, it just looks like you're playing with yourself.
I haven't changed my camera down yet because we hadn't gone to that phase.
At the minute, you just got your magnifiers on, looking down whilst your hand goes up and down.
Story of my life.
There's too much information, Gary.
Kieran says, it does suit Typhoon very well. And David says, oh, Jim says, quite right, Kieran, it does suit it. David says, finished the Albatross D3 during John's stream yesterday. How did it not end in bin? I don't know. You needed 15 hands to put on the upper wing. At least you put it on the right way.
Well done. Good on you, David. I'm glad to hear that. No, we went for an extra half hour with Paul and Jim yesterday. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, people that are joining again after yesterday's stream, thank you for joining us. That was very jolly.
Jolly, jolly, jolly. Holly jolly Christmas.
All right, I need to put some Durkles on before I do anything else to this beautiful, beautiful build. Well, I think it's beautiful anyway. What I will do before I do that, I'll paint my Pioneer Tools a second coat of that stuff.
A second coat of that?
Well, wood. I was going to say wood, but I didn't want you to sort of like go off on a tangent of, oh, my matron and stuff. But, you know, wood.
I wouldn't do
John's
that.
got wood.
No,
See, I wouldn't do that. He would.
Sonic would as well.
Sonic
Well,
wood.
yeah,
Oh.
that's true. Sonic wood.
Yeah.
It's wood that vibrates really fast.
Sonic could do the whole matron.
Well, Sonic wood is wood that vibrates really fast, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Kniffy. June says it's the mind. It's the mind it goes into, Mikey. And mind you, with the audience, this mind level veers towards the puerile. Well, mine does anyway. Very good. Ian says, "Yeah, thanks again, John, for the extra time yesterday. It was good."
Ah, cheers, Ian. It was fun.
G3 says, "NBC TV, 15 years, RoCaf, FA50, F16, F15. No Tim Tams here. Very sad. RoCaf F16C kinetic on bench. Interesting kit. 77 Squadron F18 arrived yesterday. Kinetic kit again. Out loud. Alrighty
cool.
then.
So,
right.
Yeah, so I've built that kinetic kit. It's I loved it. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Yeah. Hope you enjoy. That'd be the standard grey one. Yeah.
Would you say you highly recommend it?
I highly recommend it. So much that I bought a second one.
June says, in Sonic's absence, I volunteer to take up the carry on button.
No, stop messing about.
Right. Let's get cracking on this. Warm water.
I am doing some of the camo with a pen.
Ew.
You know I have my AK pens.
I chose not to paint this in wood. Oh, so okay. What colour pen are you using there?
I am using RAL 6003 olive grun, which I would think is olive green because it's the closest I've got to what the instructions are saying.
The khaki.
Yeah. Well, it's not really because it says it should be khaki, but that's the khaki that I've got. It's almost the same color as the base color. So I thought, nah, it looks green on there. So I'm doing it green.
Well, there's a thing. Ian says, I bought the Blue Angels kinetic kit after John showed it here a few months ago. There we go.
Yeah, I have a
that one. Yeah.
I have correction. I had a kinetic F16 that I threw away because the instructions were bloody awful.
Oh, instructions aren't great, but plastic is now.
So what you're saying is you're a better class of modeler, John?
No,
because you're able to
say that. No, I wouldn't say it's a Gary's face. I'd wait till we're offline.
TBG says hi, everyone. Hi, TBG.
Hello, TBG.
G3 says, congregate the verbal to go. Forget not the pythons. Laugh out loud. Ian says, James, hello.
Hello.
Gian says, John chose not to paint his wood. We found the level and it only took 25 minutes. Dorkosaurus is in. He says, good morning, afternoon. Yeah. Hope everyone is doing well today. More importantly, Dorkosaurus, are you feeling all right today? You're very early. We've still got another hour and a half to go. Graham says, but hello, by the way. Graham says, just bought my first kinetic kit at the Perth show, the AMXT. Had to be done given I worked on the engine for it. Oh,
did you? I did see, wow, God. yeah, one. Oh God, what's his name? Oh God, I've got a mental blank. But no, it was a YouTuber. On occasionally, he was building an AMX at Telford. So I had a look at that, and yeah, it looks like a beautiful kit. The fit's really sublime. I think you'll enjoy that. Oh, it's not. Oh God. Rick's Scale Model Fix. That's the one.
All right.
Rick Greenwood.
Rick Greenwood. Now I know the name. Julian says, "Hiya TBG. I'm just in the middle of watching the Tiger 1 Part 6.
Ooh.
I take it TBG's doing a Tiger 1 Part 6 on his channel.
Yeah. Dorkosaurus says, I've been awake for an hour, had to take care of puppies, and then I've been working on my eBay store. Ooh.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Must look up Dorkosaurus's eBay store.
Yes. Gary says, Kinetic Gold kits, experience preferred. First series kits are very poor.
Yeah. They are, yeah. They certainly got better. Yeah, I've built the Mirage. Sorry, 2 Mirages, 1 Hornet and a Harrier, and I enjoyed all of them. Later ones are better. Instructions
TBG
still poor.
TBG says, "Why are you here, Julian?"
Shush, John.
I'm sure he asks himself that every time he watches this stream. TBG. Julian says, "Because I'm not anywhere else." TBG. Like I said, he probably asks himself that every time he watches this stream.
Yeah. It probably means he's watching the Tiger 1 videos in his spare time. He's just had to watch that one video.
This is Julian. He's probably watching 3 or 4 screens at the same time. You know what he's like?
Yeah.
He's Welsh. David says, now on the bench, Tamir 148 Mosquito will do the 143 Squadron Coastal Command 44. Nice.
Oh, yeah, that is a nice kit.
Like a Mozzie.
Yeah.
Cool them down a bit. There you go. Ian says, hi, Docosaurus. Right. Let's get a bit of light on the subject. Right. Now then. Now.
All right.
So, first, we want...
Well, the carrier film really doesn't have any sort of overlap, but I'm going to cut up to the ink regardless.
You devil, you.
You heathen. Ian says, yeah, David, I have 3 of those mozzies. Well, that's just plain greedy, isn't it? Graham says, doing a BOAC mozzie for Telford, Tamir 172nd.
Oh. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Julie says, I just meant in the middle of the Tiger 1 vid. Paused it to watch this. We'll watch the rest later. Dorkosaurus says, it's Dorkosaurus flips, but doubt you'll see anything interesting. You never know.
Yeah.
Gary says, John M. got the same kits trying to cut and tuck F-18 decals to make 3 Squadron Mirage. Butterworth 1987, last Mirage posting there.
Huh. Butterworth. Yeah, right. Tuck F-18. No, look, I've got some 3 Squadron Mirage decals left over if you'd want some. I have quite a few here, in fact.
Where?
There we go.
Where are they?
Under there. I can't believe I had this on hand. There we go. Yeah, 3-twin. Yeah, early ones and later ones. If you want any, just give us a holler. I'll send them over.
Jim says, Doxorus, you are very early today.
Apologies if all you can see is the top of my head.
What head? Oh, don't answer that. Oh, the innuendo.
Innuendo bingo.
Yeah. Do you remember that? That used to be quite funny.
Yeah.
David says, that means you can do 3 schemes. It does. Or 1 scheme 3 times. Or 1 scheme 2 times and another 1 time. Right. Where the hell are them tweezers gone? There they are. No, they're the wrong ones. God damn it.
Where's my cotton bud? Oh no!
Oh, that's bloody annoying. What have I done with that?
That feels very. That's why.
They're the wrong tweezers. They're the wrong tweezers.
That's better.
All right. I have to pop in the house and get a cotton bud back in a mo.
I'll see you next week when you make it back.
Yeah. For new viewers, John's house covers 14 time zones.
Yeah.
His garage covers 2, so he's actually gone to a different time zone to get to the garage door to access the central wing of the mansion, the Marley Mansion.
Yes. Oh, that's really annoying. Where the hell is that set of tweezers?
Are they in your hand?
No.
Right.
I may have noticed that. Emphasis on may, because, it's me. I'm thinking I put them in one of the drawers without thinking.
You see, you've put them away. There's your first mistake.
Yeah.
There is your first mistake, my son.
Okay, Padre.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, John.
Welcome back, John. Glad you made it.
You've been sorely missed for all of 3 minutes.
He must have found one en route then.
Yeah, must have done. Do you know what? I'll use that instead. Little grabber. Come here, little grabber.
It's no way to talk to Kaylee.
I was actually about to say the same thing.
Poor Kaylee, Moo. Dogsaur says, Jim, I can set it over here in the corner and be real quiet till the end and then say hello again. No, it's fine. We like having you here. G3 says, you little nipper, John. I do travel to Sydney regularly. Can we meet up for a coffee beer?
Absolutely.
Lives in West Hoxton. Could send decals there. I'll happily give you the money for your decals, mate.
Yeah, sure. Just tell me which ones you'd like. Some schemes. This is a Caracal decal set.
Every decal you've ever owned.
Because I'm not going to use all these, that's for sure. Crikey.
Crikey, mate.
Yeah, all right. So it's this set, Mirage 3 over Australia. Let's have a look. So what have we got? Early 75 Squadron, 75, 76, 2 SU, 77, 3, 77, 77, 3, 76, 3, 75. 77, 77. And what's that one? 79. Oh. Yeah, so are you after that colourful style, or if you're a late Mirage, you'd probably be a grey one, yeah? Either way, let me know whether you want green, grey, or low bids.
Ian says, ahem, they're not all the same scale, David. 2 are thumbs up, but different versions. Recon and Armed. There we go. And then Ian's laughing at Dorkosaurus. Did you see that Ian has been doing one of those puzzles this morning, Modders?
Yes, he did.
The dragon.
That one.
Yeah.
Because look how cute it is.
Yeah.
It's adorable. Still not adorable as the bat.
Well, what can I say?
Just look at it.
Just look at it. Look at it.
It's cute. Hangs off my microphone. And then I've got the Highland Coo.
The Highland Coo?
The Highland Coo.
The Hercule Poirot.
I need to get the gorilla, the lion, and the kangaroo.
You do. Can you guess why, viewers?
It was absolutely bucketing down all day here today. As an aside, let you know, because I dropped my son's car off for a car service this morning, walked back, and it was the only time that it was not raining today. So we had roads flooded. Oh, it was a catastrophe on the roads. The worst I've seen it. Traffic jam. Terrible.
Very dramatic, aren't you, you Australians? You get a spot of rain and you go all dramatic. You should try living in Wales, mate.
Yeah.
We have a week of sunshine. The rest of the time it's raining.
Yeah, it's rather dull here today.
Especially in the south. Paul says, wow, John, I have that set. I did the 2 Fanta schemes.
Oh, yeah, they're great, aren't they? These are the Fanta ones. Fanta cans. ARDU, Aircraft Research and Development Unit. But they were test aircraft at Woomera and cool. Edinburgh. But they are cool. It was one single seat and one dual seat Fanta cans.
Excellent. Julian says, I've done it. Innuendo. In whose endo? Badumsh.
Oh, oh God. I'm 56 and I still think that sort of stuff's funny. What the hell?
Dorkosaurus says, Julian, email sent. David, yes, Tiff, the wife wants that one, the Highland Coo.
Yeah.
There you go. You've started something now, Modders.
I know.
G3 says, low vis greys, 2-tone greys on fin with black rudder with white Southern Cross, caracal decals proved impossible to find.
Let's have a look. Grey. Oh, I probably don't have it here. So this has got.
I really need to find these tweezers.
It's got that one. Oh no, 79. I'm sorry. I don't think it's in this set. Most of these are the. No, I've got 75. I was looking. Oh no. Sorry. These are, yeah, it's got 20 plus options, but these aren't all of them in the book. They're all pretty much the same. But I'll tell you what, let me. Oh, they are there. Yeah, they are there. Yeah. So yeah, the low vis rudder, low vis vertical stab stripe, and yeah, I'll throw I'll throw all the well, what's left of all the stencils as well. I'll give you the whole set. I want to keep a couple of. I want to keep the 76 squadron ones for myself, just because Aircraft 3 is at Fighter World Museum outside our base here, and I want to make that one and put it at Fighter World. But I'll give you all the other ones.
Who's doing John Bingo today? Because we've already done a few, I think. So, G3 for one of the things we started doing the other week was, because John has certain things that he says a hell of a lot, we started doing John Bingo with his little phrases that he says on it.
Just because we don't pick on him enough.
No. Yes. And I can't believe you don't have on that sheet of yours, "You're all alpaca bastards."
It can be added. It's really annoying where these tweezers go.
Actually, the postie has just been.
Oh yes.
Shh. Silence. Silence, travesty. Right. David says, that way she will have all of you. Ooh.
Ooh.
Good job I said that when she's away from the camera. Dave says, John, nothing wrong with liquid sunshine.
No.
That's Foster's, isn't it, John?
No, that's anything but, I think.
Paul says, if the rain is not axle deep, it's just a shower. Yeah.
Foster's beer so crap, even the Aussies won't drink it.
Absolutely true.
Tim says, can't call Aussies dramatic when you guys have a what?
A
conniption.
Conniption. I must admit, in the UK, it's quite amazing. If the weather gets above 25 degrees, it's terrible. If the weather gets below 5 degrees, it's terrible. Anywhere in between, it's terrible because it's miserable.
Yeah, I like it when it's about 20 degrees. 20 degrees is a nice, comfortable temperature for shorts and t-shirts.
Yes, you're right.
I don't like being cold, and it's not because I'm old.
Didn't say a word.
You were going to.
I did. So I went to the bottle OS. I went to Dan Murphy's, and I was just about to grab a bottle of beer, but I thought of Gary, but then I thought, no, I won't. But you've probably got over there. It's called Old Fart.
Oh, we've got some really good beer names over here. Bishop's Finger.
Yes, I know. I was thinking about sucking on a bishop's finger, but I'll do that another time.
Moving on swiftly, we have comments. Jim says, hello, Paul. Hope all is well. David says, lovely down here in the Rhondda at the moment, 19 degrees C. Nice. Well, I've got the fan on in here, and it's 22 degrees.
I haven't got the fan on, but the window's open.
Paul says, evening, Jim. Hobby Time says, hi, guys.
Hi, Hobby.
Hello. Hi, Hobby Time.
Paul says, evening, Gordon.
Gordon's alive.
Jim says, hello, Hobby Time. Graham says, John calls 16 degrees cold. That's what it is here in Fife at the moment, and it's a day for shorts. Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, 16. Well, it's it's not cold, but
hang on. Let's put this into perspective. What time of the day is it where you are, John?
It is 9:40. Yeah, 47 p.m.
Right, so it's nearly 10 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah. And I got a fan on just because I was sweating over the hot stove, but I've cooled down a bit now.
A woman's work is never done.
That's right. My darling wife has been working long hours. So I've been doing more and more of the housework, and I've been enjoying it, I must say.
Do you have a mini?
I've just got visions of him as Freddie Mercury. I want to break free.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but imagine Freddie wearing the apron without anything on underneath, and you'll be closer to the mark.
Oh, dear God.
Not even a mankini.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. Hobby Time says, hi, Paul. And hi, Jim. That's actually made me feel a little bit sick.
Well, what you call mankini, I call meat and two veg.
Now I feel sick.
It says, check the bottom shelf, the floor. It was in the drawer, actually, with my paintbrushes for some reason. He says, oh, you're not wrong, equals John. G3 says, that's the one. Keep your roundels and other squadron crests, as it's only the late grey version I'm after.
Okay, sure. All right. So I'll give you a rudder, Southern Cross, and the tail flash. Yeah.
Flash. Oh no, nearly sung then. I'm out of practice. Sorry, you may catch me singing.
You've just got Freddie Mercury in your head, haven't you?
I saw a Queen tribute act on my Hollybobs. They were very good.
Oh, good.
Did you join in?
Of course you have to. It's Queen.
Yeah.
And the surprise of the weekend.
Was she standing there with a handbag? Like was it that good? And the corgi?
The surprise of the weekend, me and my mate went to an afternoon act, which should never have been on in the afternoon. Who was Sting. And he was brilliant. He's part of a tribute act called the Rozzers. Guess who they're about? And he was absolutely brilliant. And why they put him on in the afternoon, I don't know.
G3 says, oh no, I've already read that one. Modders, are you there yet? Nope. Julie says, no email yet, Dorkosaurus. Are you Discord? If you drop a link there, please. Lindsay says, hello, everyone. Hello, Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay.
How are you doing?
Hello, Lindsay. Welcome back, old chum.
G3 says, we had minus 20 C and 2 meters of snow. We now have 26 degrees C. Lovely sunny. We are 1 hour behind John in Sydney.
All right.
There you go. Julian says, Dad said there was a saying in the Welsh valleys, if you can see the other side of the valley, it's about to rain. If you can't see the other side of the valley, it's already raining. That's very true. Paul says 16 degrees C in Sydney at the moment, heading for a low of 15, but it's raining, so the SS is locked away for a few days till the roads dry out.
Ah, fair enough.
Junior says, plan B, I will not have the roast beef for dinner. For lunch, queasy look. Julian says, afternoon, Lindsay. Dorkosaur says, Julian, I must, and I resent it. Paul says, evening, Lindsay. And Modders is on the phone. There we go. Right, I need to get this decal lifted.
Right.
Would you like me to take up the mantle of reading of comments?
Can you read the comments?
I don't know. I will try.
Bit of a stretch.
I can't see the comments. That's a problem. Joe says it's going to be 90 in the 90s, 32 degrees C all week. No.
Really? Wow.
Not good for airbrushing.
So it's warming up down where you are. It's I guess it'd be rather humid too, like down near the Gulf of America.
Oh shit.
You got it in there, didn't you? You got that little dig in there.
Oh crap! I've just knocked off my little gummer. Oh well, that'll glue later.
Oh, someone's having problems with decals there. Oh dear. You all right, Mikey?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Cool.
It happens. Oh,
Shizen's nice.
Oh, come on.
That's what she said. He's sliding around too much.
This one's not sliding around enough. It's sticking straight away.
Ooh.
Oh dear. I did put a clear coat on this, but yeah, no, I don't want a crooked decal. Not at all.
This one's
Sorry
getting
about
worse.
That's all right.
It's all right.
I got to take a phone call myself at some point during the stream, so
Yeah, it's just being updated about some stuff.
okay.
But what came through the door?
Poppy Tofts.
Yes. I got 2 boxes of them.
Yeah.
Oh, what are they? Poppies?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed they are.
Yeah, cause I thought Gary said Pop-Tarts. I looked up thinking, well, that's surprising.
I do have some of those. They're not
Do
mine,
you?
but I have some in the cupboard. Yeah, not mine, but they are in the cupboard. So yeah, I've got them ready to do a little vignette.
Ooh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Language, Timothy.
All right, so I don't think I'm going to have too much time to get much weather in this. There's more decals than what I thought.
The decal's
Alrighty.
not playing nice, Mikey.
No. They're a bit too thin.
Ooh.
And they're sticking like that.
I mean, it's good that they're sticking, just, you know.
Yeah,
They're just not sticking where he wants them to stick.
Exactly. They're doing things like sticking to the tweezers and sticking to everything but where I want them.
Oh dear.
Right. Right. There we go.
Right.
And I can put that one on there. Like that.
Oh.
Or?
What time is it? 55. I've got to go and feed the dog in a second. Otherwise, he'll be walking around the begging bowl in his paw. Yeah, I'm glad I used the pen on this. It was a good move. Going to need another layer to touch it up, but I'd expect that anyway.
Right. Chat. Where were we up to? Dinner.
Did you read that one?
Joe, very humid change of underwear every 2 hours. Ooh.
Try Butterworth, mate. Which is in Malaysia.
That's where mankinis come in handy. Just saying.
Yeah, you only have to clean a little bit of it.
Got flossing.
David saying, Tiff, all ready for the bike build then?
Yeah. Indeed. I need to get like a base or something, but other than that, yeah.
Because it is all about the base.
No treble.
Oh, I've heard she's changed the lyrics of that song.
She has, because she's lost a lot of weight, hasn't she?
And she's had her boobs done. So apparently it's now not all about the base, it's all about the boobs.
Well, there you go.
Because she's
if a bloke said that, there'd be hell to pay.
Yeah. But I was reading about it, and the song is originally about people loving, like girls loving the way they are.
Yeah.
And then she's gone and had weight loss surgery and all that sort of stuff. And apparently she felt like the song didn't mean anything anymore, so she changed the lyrics.
Oh, whatever makes her happy, in my opinion.
Is that laziness? She changed the lyrics of a song she's already done, rather than write a completely new song.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think anyone complained with Goodbye England's Rose.
Well, no.
Until recently, I didn't even know she was married to the kid from, was it Spy Kids?
Yeah.
The ginger kid. She was married to him and has like 3 kids with him.
Really?
What? Someone slept with a ginger?
My daughter's mother's ginger.
Dear.
Yeah, Mikey has.
Prosecution rests, Your Honor. All in good humour. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
John hasn't thrown a hand grenade in this time. It's a complete napalm bomb.
Yes. Doctor says, Julian, I missed and I resent the email.
Resent.
Oh, there we go. And he says you can also try Will Ray 95. Joe says, I will try them, Gary. Wife can't wait to see. Ooh,
I'm just going to pop off for a minute and feed the dog.
Oh,
okay.
Which one first?
Please. Back in a bit.
We are plumbing new depths today, I think. John.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
I didn't say shut up. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
Until it's not.
Yeah. Until my channel gets taken down or something crazy. Yeah, I managed to get most of it okay. Most of that decor on. That'll be the... If this is the bad one that I've just done, then I'll do it with that door open. Julian says, Oi, my mum was ginger, as am my auntie. John, I know you were kidding, just winding you up.
Yes.
Soul stealers.
Yes, they've got a freckle for every soul they've stolen.
I haven't heard that. That's funny.
John, one of my exes, another one of my exes was ginger, and she used to get bullied that much when she was in high school about her freckles that one night her mum actually went into the bathroom and found her trying to cut the freckles off with a razor blade.
Oh dear. That's
when she was in
good.
school. Yeah. They get bullied a lot for it. Because kids are assholes.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Or can be.
Oh, no, they are. All kids are assholes.
D78.
Not me, I was a good kid.
Oh, yeah, of course.
No, I was.
You were the geek way.
I was a nerd, not a geek. Oh, no, I wasn't. No, I had to grow up very quickly as a kid.
Yeah.
Because I was a carer for my mum. Because my little sister was too young. And my older sister had already moved out with her own kid.
Yeah.
So I was the only one left.
Bless you. Yeah.
I didn't mind. I got special privileges at school, so.
You got to drink with the teachers in the class, in the staff room.
No, I got to go home for lunch when nobody else did. It was great.
See, we always knew that our teachers were drinking and smoking in the staff room, because you'd open the door and you'd see like a little cloud of smoke come out on the floor, cigarette smoke. And then after dinner, half the teachers always stank of booze.
Huh.
Because we were that good at school.
To be fair, my school has now closed and is due to be demolished.
Oh yeah, ours has been demolished. It's been replaced with this so-called super school. And this is how super it is, right? My old high school had 1,000 pupils. The new super school, which is supposed to include the high school, the junior school, and the infant school, only holds 800 pupils altogether.
Well, that's miniaturization. That's technology. That's great.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're not miniature people, so it's very cramped in there. Well, they are miniature people, but they're not. They are. Children are people too. And on that note,
we're an hour in already.
John, shut the fuck up. I'm reading.
Righto.
To John, thank you. Kansamnida. Not been able to find a contact address or an email. Can you send an email? Probably not on this program. What's this Mankini thing? Don't look it up.
That's from a film called Borat. Let's see. How do we do this? Are you on social media, Gary?
If he's on Facebook, he can always go through your Facebook page.
He can, but he may not be.
He may not be.
If you are, send me a personal message at Scale Model Twins.
Have you not set up a channel email address?
Oh, I don't know. Probably, I don't know.
Well, that's just insane. There you go. June says, grins, both mum's parents were ginger, Nan was Glaswegian, so I'm quarter Scottish, which may explain a few things.
It doesn't explain a few things, it explains a lot of things.
Yeah.
Black Cat's in, he says, good evening all. Hello, Black Cat.
Hello.
Welcome back.
It's been a while.
Oh, well, I've been following him recently on the Facebooks. He's made good progress.
Yes. G3 says, Koreans hate their black hair. When bleached, it turns ginger red. Daughters change hair color daily.
I'm back.
David says, stop digging, Mikey. I'm not digging. Diggy hole. Diggy hole.
Just trying to get me to sing again.
Tiff says, https://discord.gg/Charlie Delta November X-ray Hotel Whiskey 7 Kilo. Here we go.
Here, man, service wing com.
Which is the Discord link.
Oh, right. Sorry.
You know, John's not on there very much.
Oh, no, I can join. I know where to find it.
It's just if the other guy can join.
Yeah, G3.
Yeah, it'll be easy way to get hold of John then.
Yeah.
Well, I say easy.
Easier.
Yeah.
Julie says, both my old schools have been demolished. In fairness, they were next door to each other and being combined, rebuilt as one super school. There you go. Julie says, laugh my ass off, Tiff. And Graham says, and what's wrong with being Scottish, Tiff?
Nothing.
Well, she's
Absolutely
in a
nothing at all.
relationship with one, so she knows.
She's in a relationship with a Scotch, is she?
The Scotch, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Scotch. 12.
You know, I miss him when he's not here, but when he is here, sometimes I can just be like, leave me alone.
Shut up, you annoying Scottish.
Yes. Yes, he can talk. He can talk.
Julie says, nothing, Graham, it just explains me and probably Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what's wrong with Sonic is he has too much iron brew.
Oh,
do you know what?
Nice, actually.
He hasn't had iron brew for a while.
Has he not?
No. I think he had a can of it yesterday. But other than that, that's the first time in a very long time he has had some.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he's addicted to energy drinks at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah. Even though I keep telling them to knock it up.
Yeah, he's going to have massive kidney stones if he's not careful.
It's weird the stoplights on this are decals instead of like painting them red or red lenses. Quite odd, but they work. Well, they don't work, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no. Graham says, I'm not sure what that says about me then. And Julian says,
where in Scotland you're from. Everyone there's different.
oh, come on. How's that not lifted?
All right.
Julian says, oh, that's my problem then. Iron brew withdrawal symptoms.
Well, it's just creamy soda. Which sounds like a penguin right back at you sort of comment, though, doesn't it? Iron brew is delicious. We can get it here, but they put a premium on it, of course, because, you know, it has to come a long way.
Yes.
Now, do you drink the cans of it, the plastic bottles of it, or have you had the glass bottle of it?
Oh, they've only got the cans here.
You need to try a glass bottle. It is like the best iron brew.
Yeah?
Yeah. Especially ice cold. I'll show you what the bottle looks like because I've got one on my windowsill.
So ice cold from Scotland would just be available on the shelf, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's room temperature. What's everyone else building, by the way, in Chatland?
Oh, yeah.
What are they working on whilst we're watching this?
Always interested. Good to ask.
Oh, Gary's back. Hello, Gary.
I did say I was back.
Bottle. Is that the glass bottle or is that the...
That is the glass bottle.
Was that 600 ml or a litre or...
750 ml.
750. There you go.
Yeah.
Looks foreign.
But yeah,
that's good.
The best iron brew comes in those bottles.
Don't get much more foreign than Jockanese. Hey, David's just joined the Discord. Hello, David.
Woohoo!
Welcome to the Discord. Ian says, was it 15 years ago when Iron Brew changed the recipe? A lot of Scots went out and bulk bought all the old cans and bottles before the new came in.
Well, that sounds like
victory.
What, the new recipe Coke in the US? Apparently that was a disaster.
I'm not too sure.
Just goes to prove that you don't mess with something that already works.
Well,
correct.
They do.
Right. Knife. Yep. Black Hat says Iron Brew, tasty.
It is good stuff. Yeah, I'm not knocking at it at all.
David says, thanks, Mikey. You're welcome, buddy. Have a look through the channels. There's plenty to be looking at in there.
Oh, yes.
Any problems? Just give Tiff, aka Modest, or me a shot. Or Julian, of course. David says, yeah, it was the reduction in sugar. Yeah, because they all wanted to rot their teeth out. Ian says, happy day before Friday all. Hello, Aussie Ian.
Hello, Ian.
Hey, Ian.
Hello.
Ah, that's why I was struggling. Jim says, greetings, Black Hat and Ian. Black Hat says, hey there, Jim. Don't know why I said it with that accent, but hey.
He went into full John Wayne. Okay,
steady on there.
Right. Ooh, I've got some door work to do. I thought I'd done my camo, but I haven't.
What the frig?
Julian's building a 172nd scale Hurricane, hopefully better than the last 109, and that wasn't too bad. Yeah, which brand Hurricane are you doing there? It was the FX one. I think it is.
Have you seen the Africa Core decal on the decal sheet, Gary?
On the decal sheet?
Yeah.
2 seconds. Yeah, well, I removed said decal sheet from said box.
The Africa Core decal, the palm tree with a swassy swass. I'm not going to say the full word. It's in 2 halves. If you look.
Yes.
Ah, there he is. I panicked for a second then because I couldn't find the decal decals.
I love how they put the S logo thing on there on the decal, but on the diagram they put a diamond.
Yeah, well, that works. That makes perfect sense, though, doesn't it? I do understand, sensitivities.
Oh yeah, so it is. Oh crap!
Right.
That's got disaster written all over it.
It has, hasn't it?
So I need to. So there's a little sort of a bar that sticks up above this fender here. I guess it's like whiskers, so it shows how wide the vehicle is, so whether you can drive through certain gaps or whatever. But I've knocked it off the second time, and I've misplaced it, so I might be short.
I've not put it on.
Whisker.
That's unusual for you to lose something.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I didn't get a chance to read that last comment. Go.
Ah, may I? Jim is asking, what mark of Hurricane is it, Julian? Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, I read that one.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Julian's building a 72nd scale Hurricane. Yes, which mark?
Oh.
And then, Julian is, what mark? Yeah. And the real McCoy Gary says signal dropout here. I missed what Tiff said about contacting John. If you're on Facebook, send a message to, or if you're on YouTube.
No,
let me have a look.
He's on YouTube because he's using a YouTube channel.
Oh, of course he is.
He's just joined the Discord. So
okay, no worries at all.
In Shoot the Breeze in Discord, Gary, if you use the @ symbol and then type in
John.
Is it Scale Modeling Twins or John on there?
Yeah, either one works, I think.
You'll be able to tag him in a message, and then that way John will be able to find you to direct message you.
Yeah. And there's no cost for these decals. I mean, the fact is I wouldn't be using the 3-spot ones myself, so you're welcome to them. It's lucky you joined in today, hey? And what are the odds of me having it within arm's reach? I didn't even have to get up and grab them, and I haven't spoken about Mirages for a year or so. Maybe I should clean up my bench. What?
That actually went down really nice. June says, Airfix Mark 1, Hurricane Mark 1, Jim. John.
There you go.
Jim says, very smart and creative deckling of the DAC symbol by ICM. Yeah.
Mm.
And my camera is far enough away that you can actually see this swashy swass on camera.
The swish wash.
Yes, because YouTube don't like it.
I don't like a
They get
swish
all
wash.
upset.
Which is because I've got to build a 1/48 Lysander.
Yes.
Not
Not
the Airfix one.
Oh, the Gavia one.
The Edouard one.
Yes.
And it is in the markings of the Finnish Air Force.
Yes, I know the one.
And
I have
do
the same
Finnish
kit.
Air Force markings consist of a blue swishy swash.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting, isn't it?
That is a beautiful scheme, I must say. I'm thinking for my Airfix Lysander, I might use those Edward decals because it does look really nice.
Mm. No, I nearly bought the Airfix Lysander at Key Model World when I was there the other weekend with Skiffins and Mayfield. But I've decided I'm going to wait for the next one to come out because I've got a strong suspicion the SOE one's coming along.
Yeah. It's called an SD, by the way. Like Lysander 1 or
Special
3
duties.
SD for special duties, yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that one. Somebody very kindly gave me that.
Nice.
I said, "Here, I'll build this." And then I opened it and saw how much PE there was in it, and thought, "Oh God!"
Oh yeah, we've planned your Christmas present as well.
Whose?
Yours.
Oh, Christ alive!
Don't worry, Gary. You'll absolutely love it.
You know, I might leave it like that.
I've just got to go. I'm going to let that camouflage dry, and then I will go.
I'm going to leave that little gap there between the two.
So this is the Finn Lysander, by the way.
Yeah.
2 shades of dark green. In fact, 3 shades. What have you got? A black, an olive green, and a RLM 65 at the bottom. Yeah, so it's black and olive green, but it's a third color there. Anyway, but yeah, it looks nice with yellow. I do like the that one as well with the skis.
That's interesting. Because my instructions don't have the scheming in colour.
Do you have that one?
No. It's not that one. It's
Tis this one.
that one.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah.
Same plastic. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've got in the box. There is some resin skis.
Yeah. I had the same. Yeah.
Yeah, and 2 mask sets for it. Would you believe?
Excellent.
Yeah, and a Montex mask sheet, and also I can get it out of the box, which I'm failing at miserably. There we go.
We don't do failure on this channel.
An awful lot of photo etch.
Yeah. I did enjoy. I the one I did was that version, the Polish Air Force one. Because I like how they had an F as a serial and they overrode it with a V. I thought that was funky.
Yeah. I did notice the Finnish Lysander's got the bomb racks on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get round to that sometime when I'm not doing all the other things I'm doing.
All right, this is, what have we got? About half an hour left. Time to get some.
Yeah.
I'll put the. I don't
Comments.
know how well it's going to go, but this is wood grain. Okay, I'll shut up. Wood grain over the Pioneer Tools. We'll see how that turns out.
Okay.
Well, that shutting up worked well, didn't it, John?
Yeah, it did.
That says, you folks need some Archer dry transfers in place for your SE decals. Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of Archer dry transfers.
I think Jim went to school there.
Oh, John. Jim says, waiting for Hobby Boss to turn out their anticipated Hurricane Mark 2D 40mm cannon version.
Yes, that'd be nice. So somebody enlighten me about Archer dry transfers then.
Ooh, it'll have to be Black Hat because I don't know. Not heard of them. I don't build armor.
I shall Google.
Julian has put a link up for the Hurricane that he's making.
Oh, nice.
Jim says, swastika is a legitimate word. It's the original name of the symbol. YouTube lighten up. Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we can't control them because, you know, they're the billionaires. Yeah. We're not.
Yes.
We are but humble dwarfs.
We're playing in their sandbox.
Humble dwarfs.
As the saying goes, we are playing in their sandpit. Julian says,
no email Dorkosaurus. No idea why. I'll do a couple of comments for you, Mikey, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
Graham says the Armour Hobby Hurricane is really nice. Goes together beautifully. Yes, I've finished that one recently. It's a stunning kit. Loved it. Jim says at Black Hat, I've heard that Archer transfers were purchased and will be in business again.
Yes, they're under new ownership. I'm on their website now.
Okay.
They're under new management, direct sales only from the
Julian
website.
says, sadly, Jim, they're less enlightened than us. IAW, the majority. IAW.
In other words.
Don't know. In other words, okay. Don't know that and associate it with a certain party in the 30s, 40s, Germany's YouTube panded to the majority, which they have to. Yeah.
So how they make
Black
money.
Hat says, yes, Jim, that's correct. In fact, they are available in limited quantities as I purchased some DAC markings and German uniform symbols and rank insignia a couple of months ago.
I will look into them. That's very interesting.
The real McCoy Gary says, thanks, guys. Security is serious here. No Facebook, Instagram due to hackers. YouTube, no problems. Not sure about the at entry. New to me, but we'll have a squeeze. Was the time we had phone books too. Yeah, look, I'd be happy to send them to your daughter if I could find out. I don't know how we're going to do this, quite frankly. If you,
right,
yeah.
Instead of Gary using the symbol to get you pop on and tag him, or you'll be able to find him in the members list and just click on his profile. You'll be able to send a private message that way.
Thank you, Tiff. Dorkosaurus says, I don't know. I probably didn't type it right, but it looks good. Anyway, it'll be all right. Julian's put a link to archertransfers.com, Archer Transfers' current website, now only available from their website. And Black Hat says, Jim's on it. I highly recommend Archer, by the way.
It is a good show.
Yeah, it is funny, eh? 7/8. So the last thing I need to do in plastic is lenses of these headlights.
John,
and then
I love how you've painted your half track in blur paint.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Blur paint.
I think your desk is slightly out of focus, mate.
Oh, let's try. Is that better?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Blur paint looks lovely.
He's got his director's head on then, didn't he?
It is, like I've said before, this is a stunning kit. I mean,
bingo.
But it actually is. I mean, I did see Waitrose Gary had a review of a kit very much like this, and he was saying that it is good. It does go together well. I think I've certainly thoroughly enjoyed this. I'd like to think the other two boys have. How have you gone?
Yeah, I've loved it. I absolutely love it.
I think I'd make the grey one at some point, or a different variant. Yeah,
a different variant. There are so many variants. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I chose it.
I'm glad you chose it too. Well, the thing is, like, there's not many builds that we've done on this channel that we haven't enjoyed, really. I think a couple of them had a couple of fit issues, but this one doesn't. It's a complicated kit, lots of little pieces, but it's not mini art by any stretch of the imagination. However, I think it absolutely rocks all over the Tamiya one, which is 50 years older than this.
Yeah. Well, the next one should be interesting, but more on that later.
Yeah. Jim says, at me, looks as if your half track just had a car wash. Well, yeah. Yeah, it is. I did put a gloss coat on it. It's not much, but you can see a bit of a shine there to try to get the stickers to embed properly, but it'll be dirtied up shortly.
We don't want no stinky stickers.
Stickers. Oh, where are we? Oh, am I out of focus again? Probably am. There we go. Oh, Hagrid's in. He says, hello.
Hello, Hagrid.
Hey, Deep.
Although he said it in a much more manly voice than that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
And Jim says, greetings, Hagrid. As does everyone else.
Yes.
Ooh, oh, God, I'm singing. Sorry, there's a bit of U2 coming up. I was about to say YouTube. Did you get the idea?
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, we do, of course, need to do the usual mentions so that I don't get my hand slapped by Amazon again. So for anyone who would like to buy this kit, I have put the affiliate link in the description. All that happens, it doesn't cost you any extra. All it is Amazon give me a little bit of the money.
Love.
Yeah, give me a bit of the love. So a little bit goes towards the channel. But it doesn't cost you any extra.
No.
I can attest to that because I used an affiliate links to buy a book.
Oh, has it come yet?
Yes.
You didn't show us.
Hang on and I'll grab it. It's just on the side of them. Okay. It's supposed to be for Sonic, but he's in the middle of reading another book anyway. So I decided I was going to read this one first. He does. It's got to be like something he likes the sound of. It's not very often he reads, but he does.
Oh, good on him.
Usually Viz, Beano, Dandy, Biff, Chip and Kipper.
So I
Big Boys Weekly. Oh no, sorry.
I bought 10th Man Down by Chris Ryan.
Oh, I love that book. I first got that book when it first came out when I was a teenager. It is really good. The whole series is really good.
Yeah, so it's the first in, I think there's like a few of them. Well, I think they're all standard, pretty much, but...
So, the story behind that book is he's an SAS, the main character is ex-SAS, and he's gone up to the top of, gone for a hike up to the top of the hill with his young son, and he's telling him about one of the operations he was on in Africa. And about how it all went wrong and they ended up getting captured and everything. And it's all the story behind that. And why he's the 10th. He's the 10th. 9 people that were on that operation have all died. and a witch doctor had put a curse on him saying that 10 of you will die, and 9 of them had died, and he was the last one left. And it all died in quite horrific ways. So, yeah, it's a very good book.
Right.
I'm currently reading a book at the moment, so once I finish the one I'm reading, I will be reading that one.
I am currently trying to read Al Murray's Arnhem book, which I bought last October.
I got books through 45 the other day.
It's called, hang on, standby caller. It's called Arnhem Black Tuesday.
There we go.
So it's all about the 24 hours from midnight to midnight on the Tuesday, which was the day where they decided, well, they realized they weren't going to achieve what they set out to achieve. And I've started reading it, and since October, I've got to page 28. And that is nothing to do with the book. That is just me. The book is fantastic. It's well written, well researched. I mean, Al Murray is a brilliant historian anyway.
He is.
And it's just I can't read it in bed because
you're too busy.
No, I have my mask on.
Big stack of porn next to you.
No, I wish.
No, we don't.
I've got my CPAP mask on, and I can't actually see.
He's got his gimp mask on and his leathers and.
But I might sit in the garden, try and sit in the garden and read it this summer. If I read it downstairs in the living room, I'll fall asleep.
So I could do a couple more comments if you like, Tiff.
Yeah.
Let's say so. Jim is saying mentally I'm always out of focus. Yeah, I think we all attest to that. I know. I mean no. What I mean is we all
get on with it.
No, I mean. Jesus, backpedal. We all relate. Julian says, Archer trench spurs, by the way, are not just for armour. They have aircraft and naval sections as well. So, very good. I'll have to look them up.
Lots of belly buttons.
Ian says, Viz laughed my ass off. Yeah, that's the magazine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well.
Real McCoy Gary says Signal being hacked, telemarketing jammers. I'll try a friend's Facebook or something to contact John. Yeah, I'm on Signal, but I think half of the White House is as well. Hagrid is saying,
"There he goes."
Oh, I can't help it. Well, neither can they.
Yeah, well, I've just tried direct messaging them on Discord and it won't let me.
Okay. Hagrid saying, Hagrid said, yeah, that. Gainy gelukkig verjaardag. Joyeux anniversaire, Uncle Jules.
Happy birthday, Julian.
Yes. Thank you, Dita. That was great. Julian says, best special forces story I've heard, real, was in Phantom Patrol on a mission in Iraq in a Jeep. The third time one said, "Are we there yet?" And the patrol leader replied, "No, now shut up." Yeah. Oh God, I had a terrible. I could tell you about a trip I did in Iraq. I did not enjoy it, but yes, maybe another time. Julian says, "Thank you, Hagrid." Look at me being smart. Oh, and Timbo says, "Normally I have 2 books on the go, one fiction and one porn. At the moment, it's Brothers Karamazov and the Gulag Archipelago."
Oh wow!
That's the porn one. Then.
So Gulag Archipelago, yeah, that does sound like that must be the porn one. Well, no, the brothers Karamazov. Oh, it'd be the stepsister Karamazov would be the porn one, maybe. I don't know.
The Gulag Archipelago is Nietzsche, isn't it?
Yeah, a very good book that I've read, not recently, but I've got it in my book stash. I have read it, and it, I keep meaning to lend it to someone. is that book
Stormfront by Billy Joel.
by Roland White,
right.
the author of Vulcan 607. Factual. It's about the Special Air Service in Oman in 1972.
Oh man!
And
tell you a good book you'd like, Gary. Sniper One.
got it.
It's a good book, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely stunning book.
Is that about eBay auctions?
No,
about
it's about
Basra.
British Army sniper in the siege of Basra Palace.
Yeah, it's very, very good. Together with a book called Sweating the Metal, which is written by a Chinook pilot out in Afghanistan. And in fact, it's the Chinook they nearly lost.
What brownouts?
The Taliban tried to take him out with an air to surface to air missile.
Oh, that'll do it. Those wacky guys.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, but that book by Roland White, Stormfront, very, very good. That's where the ex-RAF pilots or sort of ex-RAF pilots will fly in Strike Masters, which was the attack version of the Jet Provost.
Yes,
that's one on the front cover. Very good book.
Oh, God, trying to get his whisker back on. And Timbo's put up the name of the author of his book,
Alexander Solzhenitsyn.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And Waitrose Gary says the Brothers Karamazov was by Fyodor Dostoevsky. What he said about the Gulag. Oh, bloody hell.
Why the hell did I have Nietzsche in my head?
Well, why not?
Well, I should have said bless you to you. Real McCoy Gary says, anyone interested in building a career in aircraft in the future? I've had many documentaries I've filmed on most subjects. I'm also a member of the AAA SIG and RPMS. Oh my God. Wow. Cool.
Very good.
I think
that was the one, Julian. Julian said that's a brilliant book. Also, Phantom Squadron by Roland White about the Ark Royal Last Combat Mission. I've got that book as well, and I was trying to remember the name of it just now. Yeah, that is a very good book. It's all about how they Buccaneers. They took a couple of Buccaneers and flew them low over a South American country.
Oh, really?
Well, some disturbance.
Oh, wow!
And it was quite a long trip these Buccaneers did from the Ark Royal.
Yes.
And of course, his other again. All right.
That's why I was thinking of Nietzsche. He did a book called Beyond Good and Evil.
All right.
And of course, that's a brilliant book, Gary. Also, Phantom Squadron by Roland White about the Ark Royal's last combat mission.
I think Roland White's most famous book, of course, is Vulcan 607, which is a stunning read.
Oh, Dorcosaurus. Oh, he's doing it backwards today. Well, it's time for him to go early. Instead of coming late, he's going to bugger off early. Dad's back in hospital. Oh, dear. Fluids built up around his lungs again. I forgot to take him his phone charger. Well, you look after him, Dorcas. And thanks for joining, as always.
Best wishes to your dad.
Yes.
I like the Kamikaze Hunters and the Last Torpedo.
Real McCoy Gary says, flick back through their newsletters and you'll find some of the documentaries. Editor Steve lives in Wales. Oh, well. Sorry to hear that. Dorcas says, thank you. I'll see y'all later. Yes. Yeah.
Take the piss out of the Welsh, you bastard. I love you.
That was it. Yeah.
That was the last straw.
Yeah. Ecuador were threatening Belize.
Julian says that's the one, Gary. Ecuador threatening to invade Belize, and then British Honduras.
Yes, so I think they flew some Buccaneers low over a capital city.
Oh, wow! Yeah, that'd be impressive.
They did it again, funnily enough, with Buccaneers. They did it in Beirut when all the was all kicking off in the.
So it's not just me. So if we go to the next comment, the better looking Marley says, "Beyond Good and Evil." Is that a place in Wales? So right back at you there, Mikey.
The thing is, he's better looking. He adds to the show.
Oh.
Right. Well, I'm not going to be able to get any weathering on this in the time that we have left on this build, but just because I can, I just want to compare that build to the Tamiya Hanamag 251-1, I think it is. So they proportionally they look pretty much the same. Well done. Which is why I did mine in grey, of course. But I think the difference is, of course, well, this one being a -8, the ambulance version. This one is just a -1. It's the troop carrier version, but they're pretty much, you know. So this one doesn't have an engine. This one does, but you can't see it if you close up the bonnet like I have. But as you can see, the underneath, the ICM one on the right there, it is significantly more detailed, I think. It's the same deal. It's slightly different doors and greeblies and all that sort of stuff. The tracks are pretty much the same, I guess, once you get a bit of grime on them. But yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, they are slightly different. You can see what's the differences in the dash numbers and how they attach their headlights and different versions and all that sort of stuff like that. But I think it's a pretty good comparison, how the stowage boxes move further forward and everything else. But I got to admit, I didn't enjoy this build. I found it a bit of a struggle. There was a lot of flash, well, not a lot, a little bit of flash around the road wheels and everything else, and trying to clean them up and everything else was a bit of a pain. Everything fits quite well, but it was just a lot of cleaning up before I can glue any parts. Whereas this one, there's no cleaning up in any of it at all. A lot more parts in this one, probably 2 or 3 times the amount of parts, I think. But you can see. I think quite plainly that it's a lot busier because it's got a lot more stuff inside it. But I did enjoy as I said before, this is a wonderful build, and I'm really happy that Gary chose it. I may not have chosen an ambulance version myself, but having those stretches and everything else really fills it in and sort of makes it interesting, I think. So that's very cool. What I will do is dirty it up as I did this one. But that'll be off screen. But yeah, that's sort of me. I'm gonna call this one finished as far as on screen is concerned.
Cool. Cool.
Excellent. Where did we get up to?
So do you reckon? Sorry, these mirrors. Do you reckon these are actual mirrors here? And should I paint that silver?
Oh, I would paint it silver. Yeah, I'm going to do mine silver.
Yeah. Okay, what do we do?
Dieter says that is where you end up if you don't get Albuquerque. Graham says Buccaneers, the only aircraft to take off, retract its landing gear, and then descend to cruising altitude.
Yeah.
Julie says, that's right, Gary. 2 bucks acted as tankers for the 2 strike pair who nearly ran out of fuel on the way back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I don't know anything about that mission. I'm not reading enough anymore. I'm just cruising certain YouTube political things and spitting muesli at.
Yeah.
We know where we're going, yeah? We know where this is going.
You can say it after the stream.
Good.
yeah. So I'm not going to get much more done on my Krankenpanzerwagen today because I've got to get this to dry and then get it sprayed so I can apply the decals and the final bits and pieces that I haven't put on because I will knock them off. And of course, I've still got the wheels to go on. But what I will do is when it is finished, I will show it on a live stream.
Oh, nice.
And also, I'll take it to Telford this year.
Yay. I've got
so
one
I can do a little sign for it that says, as seen on Bearded Veteran Creates.
Yeah, baby. Number 8.
Oh, wow. In the real McCoy, Gary, oh, sorry, a bit of a burp, saying at Gary Evans, if you do get to Perth, Western Australia, which we know you will, check out the RWF Bullsbrook Museum. Sister Lancaster to November X-Ray 611 resides there. That's, again, we were talking about, I think it was Paul Stewart on YouTube, does tours of aircraft. He's got a Lancaster tour of that one. It's very good. I've not been to Bullsbrook. Paul, the better looking Molly has. He's currently reading Musqueedy by Roland White. It's brilliant. I highly recommend it. It also features Aussies and Kiwis a fair bit because the war did.
I haven't read that one. I didn't know he had that one. I'll have to hunt that one down. They're talking of Lancasters. The Lancaster flew over my house on Friday.
Bastard.
Yeah, I wasn't there. My daughter videoed it for me and showed me. I was
apparently on the 30th of this month, the BBMF will be landing at Harden Airport by us.
Well, there you go.
So they're going to harden up.
I do believe on the 30th of this month, I'm doing a veterans walk around the town park in Telford where we get given some poppy seeds.
Ooh.
Oh. So I'm going to branch out into the opium trade.
David's saying really nice detailed undercarts on this Mozzie. Yeah, they are. The 48's got one. It's a nice build. Paul says it's Bulls Creek in Perth. There's Bullsbrook. Bullsbrook. So Bullsbrook is where the Royal Australian Air Force
shut the fuck up.
base is. Yeah, Bulls Creek is where the museum is. Graham says that Paul Marley, I fully agree. Just finished the book and it provided the inspiration for my British Overseas Airways Corporation Mosquito.
Boac. Mosquito. A friend of mine who's also an M4H volunteer, Steve Paul, he's doing a 124th Mosquito at the moment, but he's doing it with the Mullins gun underneath. And he's designed and 3D printed the Mullins gun for it, and it was on show at Telford in last year, and he's done a fantastic job on that.
Cool. Dita's saying, happy to hear some get that left turn reference. Haha. Albuquerque, yeah. Waitrose Gary is saying, thanks. Real McCoy Gary, I will. I've got a few days added to the end of our holiday to make the most of it. We'll look out for a game at the Wacker as well. Oh, as well you should. Yeah. Wacker, by the way, is the Western Australian Cricket Association.
Yeah.
The Oval. Hagrid says, currently reading a book on heraldry, Harry Potter 4, and on the F-16. I hope you're enjoying all three.
I'm currently playing Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5.
Real McCoy Gary is saying, Paul Marley, LOL, close. To which he replies, oh, yes, at Graham. The Boac one does feature in the book. Duke is saying, "G'day, all you beautiful people. I'm doing my Dorkosaurus impression. Work is more relaxed now. Everyone is 90 buys." And Paul is saying, "At Gary, close enough." Eight minutes left. So yesterday, when Paul and I did our live stream with Jim, we were enjoying it so much that we actually had technical issues at the start, but we went for an extra half hour. We had 2.5 hours in because we were all in the zone, just loving the conversation, talking, and just building and stuff. And the better looking male actually commented that he was happy to just get some bench time in. So hope he weren't too tired today.
We haven't had much chance for conversations today. You've been talking that much.
Oh, Jesus.
It's sort of been a monologue, really.
It's it now. He's got the bug for it.
Well.
Yeah. It's been a monologue more than a bloody chat.
Fair play. Fair play. That's what I say.
Okay, I'm going to knock this little whisker off again.
The temperature is starting to rise in here now. The sun has got round the back of the house.
Huh? No sun here.
Yes, I did see something on the weather app that the North Sea was having effect on the East Coast today. With dull and dismal weather.
Oh, is that like a couple of towns down the road from you? Is it?
What?
Dull and dismal. Sounds
dull
like
dull and dismal. Yeah.
Sounds like two places in Wales.
Oh, he's going for it today.
As it's my last stream, thank you very much, everyone. For this.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's followed me over the year.
Everyone as uncomfortable as possible.
I cannot get this thing to stick on, so I'll have to leave it off. No, come on, I got 8 minutes. I should better get it on. Bastard! I tell a lie.
Julian says, "Yes, I thought I'd read it. I thought I'd read it. Mosquito by Roland White. Great combination of Dutch resistance history and the mosquito development and use." I'm gonna have to
actually
trawl the interweb for that later.
Yeah, I'll be doing that myself.
Graham says, "No har here. Clear blue skies and sunshine
in Scotland."
Wherever
yes.
Graham.
Apparently it is very, very warm up there around Glasgow.
That means it's about 3 degrees though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like fake news. It's fake news.
Not fake news, it's just subjective, isn't it?
Oh dear God. Julian says, "John doing his preemptive deportation from Wales bit, lol."
Yes,
I have noticed that he did all this crap that he keeps coming out with on here. He never came out with it on his live, did he?
No.
Well, no.
Clearly, he has an agenda. Trying to bring down Mikey's channel from the inside.
Yeah. Gary says, "I'm 8,200 kilometers away. Bit hard to see the nameplate over the gate." Just kidding. And Hagrid says, "You mean to Wales, haha."
Did you just nearly call him Hagrid?
I got my mucking words fuddled up. And Paul says, "The Danish resistant focus is so damn sad. Bloody Gestapo."
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's all back down there. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Graham says, "Julian, Danish, not Dutch." Was it Danish resistance?
Danishes taste lovely.
They do.
Matthew says, "Yep, it's toasty in Glasgow today. Going for a walk in the sunshine later."
Oh,
good for you. I didn't go for a walk this morning. I've been walking the dog with Marion in the mornings, but because she was going to Pilates this morning, she had to race the walk. And being an older man, I couldn't keep up with her, so I stayed here.
Is Pilates near Telford?
Yes, it's a suburb
down the road.
of Telford.
Sub-Saharan Telford.
Sub-Saharan Telford.
Matthew Mook says, "Yep, it's toasty in Glasgow. Today, going for a walk in the sunshine." He says, "Yep."
It's like a competition.
Julian is saying Amazon.co. This is the link to The Mosquito by Roland White. Thank you, Julian, as
Thank you,
always.
mate.
Hagrid is saying, don't forget to sloob and subscribe your Sunblock 5000, Matthew. Julian is agreed. Paul? And Julian says, sorry, yes, that's right, Graham. Right. There we go. So I'm not going to touch this. I've just glued that indicator, sort of like, clearance indicator stalk, whatever that would be called. Black hat would know, but I call it a whisker because that's probably the job it does. That'll glue. But yeah, love the build. Thank you very much. Do we get to show off what we're building next in a sec?
Mikey's going to do the big reveal very shortly.
So we'll see the kit after that then?
Yes.
Just putting this.
Once our glorious leader has undeckled.
Glorious leader's not got a word in edgeways today.
Well, you've got a lot done then, haven't you?
You got stuff done. We're here to help.
Yeah,
bring the channel down.
I've got all the decals.
we attack from within.
Yeah.
Right, I've got all the decals on anyway.
Well,
I've knocked on the wing mirrors off. Damn it!
Yeah, I know they're easy to knock the accoutrement off. But yeah, awesome. So there we go. No, I don't have a light. My ring light is not working. It sounds bad, but there we go. There we go. Hooray!
Very nice. Yeah.
The grey one.
Shit. Yeah, I need to find this ring mirror.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of work still left to do on her, but she'll get there.
Yeah, I'll find it. Okay, right. Are we ready to see what we're going to be doing next?
Yes.
Are we ready?
If this next build doesn't get us wiped out with double entendres, nothing will.
Are you ready?
I was wondering if I had the right kit. Now I know I do.
3, 2, 1.
So we will be doing the Revel Big Boy.
Yes.
It's a train.
Another train.
Yes.
At least you don't have to buy. Yeah. At least you don't have to buy the track for this one. It actually comes in the kit.
Comes with the track, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That tracks. Yeah. This would be
to
different.
be honest, we didn't buy the track for the last one. Mick gave us some old track he had.
Because that kit is currently in my cupboard, and it's Sonic.
There you go.
Did you say 12 episodes of the Krankenpanzer? So there's 24 hours.
13.
This is 13. This is
13.
13.
26 hours. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think this one will be as long because it's only got
6 pieces.
It does say somewhere, doesn't it?
It's not many.
And this one's a starter kit. It comes with bit of like black and grey paint, a little bit of lube, and a subscriber.
All right, I've got the non-starter kit.
Oh, it's a double-ended subscriber. How about that?
Yeah.
It's got a double-ended one.
Interesting.
Well, there you go. This is skill level 3. So skill level 3, up to 100 parts.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of opportunity for detailing and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's got 87 parts, yeah.
87, that was it.
There we go.
And apparently all the colours you need for this are black, anthracite, steel, aluminium, and fiery red.
Now. I was watching a video on the Big Boy Locomotive. And
I bet you were.
It depends on which one you're doing. Depends on what colours.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, because there's two of them. There's 4014 and the other one. And 4014 is the boiler. The front of the boiler is different colour to the other one.
Yeah, because this on the box it shows 4006.
That's it. 4006 has the silver front end.
Yes.
Whereas 4014 has more of a NATO black front end.
Right. So how many choices do we have? We have it's only
Two.
4006. Oh, it's 4006 and 4023 as choices.
There you go. Yeah, because 4014 only got put back on the rails, I think, 2 years ago.
Hard to see, but
I shall send you the link to the video because it's quite interesting.
I haven't noticed.
There's also a video on how it works as well, which is really cool.
So there we are.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's up to that wing mirror, but never mind.
Ah, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Upon reflection.
There we go.
So tomorrow,
Prevail skill level 3 is that entry level for paint and glue kits. At least that's what they say. Yeah, well, the skill levels only go up to 4, so it can't be that entry level. Yeah, so we'll be starting that next week. It should be a lot of fun. Should be interesting. Yeah.
They got up to 5.
Oh, there you go. We got to 5. I'm glad you can count that high, John.
That's all I can count. Yeah.
John, you know, with your ring light, could you not just get a plug adapter for the USB and just plug it into an extension lead?
Yeah, I've been looking around. So they cost about $70 or whatever.
What? Just get a cheap one. Or use one that's
from
used for your
Temu?
phone.
I'll have to get on Temu.
It's got 8 parts.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just use one that you have for your phone.
Oh, okay. I'll have to get an adapter with a USB scummer on it. I have them in the house. No, I haven't thought it through.
Is this like when we were talking about sound and I said, have you tried using your headphones?
Yeah.
I can't hear you on your headphones then.
No, but it does piss me off that you can spend $500 on a laptop with 2 USB ports, and within bloody 6 months, one of them doesn't work anymore. The power output doesn't work. So it's just frustrating. It's just like, what brand is it? Let's have a look. It's an Asus.
Yeah.
Or is it Asus?
Duke says, hello, big boy.
Hello, big boy.
Ian says Revel levels refers to parts count. Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
Duke says, not the first time you've been called that. Ha 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 ha.
I reckon this might be the first Revel kit that I've done. I can't remember. What was the last one? It's probably been 30 years or more.
I must admit, I don't have many Revel kits in my stash. I do have a Revel 132nd Westland Lynx Mark 8 unstarted and a Tupolev Bear D in 1/144th.
A Tupolev Beardy?
Bear D, Bear Delta.
Julian says, okay, so we talk about a big boy, and within 5 minutes, we're talking about how John's ring is lit. That's a new record. We haven't even started the kits yet.
Yep.
A few weeks, isn't it?
Yeah. I could say I wasn't going to go there, but yes, I think we're all going to go there.
The point I was going to make actually was there's only 87 parts. It's not going to be a long build.
No, I don't think so. I think most of it is going to be putting the wheels together and then just paint it black. There's going to be a lot of Rolling Stones in the next series.
I'll send you the links to the videos. There's a lot of details and different metals and different finishes on the metals and stuff, on the paints and things. So it's not just all black. There's like bare metal and there's brass parts and things like that.
Oh,
very cool.
Yeah. Cool.
So who's
right?
Because after the big boy, Who are we back to? I don't know. Let's work it out later. We've got weeks. Let's work it out later. We've got weeks.
Yours.
Oh, I've got to work out how I
Gary
can annoy the crap.
Gary chose Krankenpanzer. I chose the big boy. Yours is next.
Anyway, we're 7 minutes overtime.
Yes. Right. We're back tomorrow, 12 o'clock for the multi-build with us three. Modders probably somewhere in the background. And Mr. Waitrose, a.k.a. Gary Evans.
Yes.
Last two comments. What are they? Come on. Great stream, guys. Thanks all. Thank you very much.
Get off, probably.
So tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Bye.
All right.